All right, what's up all my Johnny Garage fans, my little followers? So today I got more than just a video, I got more like a series. So I got this project. I've been slowing down on the painting. I've been doing a lot of paint correction, polishing, things like that. I've always been into painting. Everybody knows me for painting, so I still get people asking me to paint their stuff, help them with their stuff, whatnot. This was one of those jobs that I went to go check out, really just to kind of give my personal opinion on, you know, what they're looking at, what, you know, what they should be paying for a paint job. You know, just my personal opinion. And I ended up getting the job, and now it's here. So it's one of those things that the wife is gonna kill me. You know, at a certain point, I don't know why I took it on. But then at the next point, I kind of do know, and it's that I have a hard time staying away from cool stuff. And this is one of those things that are pretty damn cool. So this is more than a video. This is pretty much the intro to this car that's in my garage right now. So this thing here needs a little bit of everything, honestly. Like, this thing is really, again, this is more like restoring it without like sandblasting every single panel. So it's pretty much restoring without getting that intense, like that deeply intensive. So this is most likely the type of work that most people do, unless you have a very, very bad foundation, like this hood. This hood, let me see if I can show you guys. It is, hold on, here's not a good spot. All right, here's more heavy. It's all cracking, just like that, right? That dry stress crack, checking, whatever people call it. Here looks like there's a little body work under here or something. So this hood is very rough, and I believe we're gonna get a new one. For the reason is, if you're gonna put the time, which is money, into the hood, if you could find another one out there, it's probably better. And that happens with not only old cars but new cars. Old cars, you tend to be saving a lot of parts because it's super hard to get. So we were gonna save this hood, but I think they found one at a good price, and I told them go ahead, get it, because this takes a lot of time to get this thing nice and straight. I want to record this process because I know there's a lot of people out there that they want to do their own things. They just kind of want to learn. So I'm going to be blogging about this build here, just kind of going through some of the process. So whenever I have a chance to work on it and record, I'm going to be recording. It could be just randomly. I'm not really sure how we're gonna, if it's just gonna be on a panel with the whole car. I'm not gonna film the whole car because it'd just be crazy amount of hours of film. But I am gonna be blogging about this car, things that I come into, you know, treating rust. I'm gonna be pulling off front bumper, back bumper. I gotta pull doors off. I possibly gonna pull the fenders off. And we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna pull the trunk lid off, rear bumper off. And as you can tell, this thing's this thing's already pretty stripped. So we do have some rust here. We're gonna be treating this back here and spraying this in a semi-flat, on a semi-flat black. So pretty nice. This is an original car. It's pretty all original. We're going back to original color, stripes, as original as we can get. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm excited and not excited, because the more I look at it, the more I see that we have to grind down to the metal. So that's the downside about these things, is that there's really no telling until you get into it, and it's very hard to put a set budget or a set price on something like this unless you don't really just wash it and go over every single thing and really see what you're getting into. In this case, now in my garage, under the lights, I can see more and more things. I got a little grinder and I start hitting little spots, and when I look, it looks like there is rust underneath. So that really sucks, because that just takes, what we were about to do was use everything as a foundation and work it, you know, fix little areas, little rust spots, fix those areas. But now it looks like from here down it's okay, but from here up it looks like it has little rust lines. And so those are things that we're already here. So, you know, we're just gonna have to sand that down, get it to the metal, see how it looks, maybe treat it. So make sure you guys subscribe, because if y'all want to learn anything about paint and body work, this is gonna be the car to learn on. And just a little bit of everything. I kind of want to show a little bit of the ins and outs on, and I'm going to be showing the final results. So let's do a walk around the car, and then once it's all done, we'll do another walk around. So we're possibly going to be saving these. The hood we're going to be changing. The bumper, it's not bad, other than we do have a little bit of stress cracks under here, and we do have, let me see if you can see those. So those are stress cracks. It could be from getting hit, or it could be just from drying the bumper, the plastic. And we got more stress cracks down here. I mean, the whole bumper's, not the whole bumper, but I would say maybe half of the bumper is stress cracked. We do have a pretty nice crack right here. So once we get it off, we'll see how that looks. Alright, so that's the front bumper, and we are doing all original. We're gonna be redoing this black here, leaving this little chrome, doing all the stickers again. And then the fender, they don't look bad, but they do have these little rust spots. Rust. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of to a point that by the time we get all these spots, we're pretty much gonna have this whole fender in like metal. So that's that. This car is super clean. There's no rust under here. Y'all can check it out. So there's really no rust underneath. It's very clean. We're gonna pull these things off, these little things off, pull the stickers off. They got a new sticker kit that we're gonna put on it. Again, all OE original. We're gonna pull these mirrors off. I gotta pull the doors off. We're also gonna do the jams. So we gotta clean this up as much as possible. Pull these gaskets off. Here, I'll have to see. I would like to pull this cover off too, because we're gonna be spraying the whole jam and the inside of the door. So everything that could come off is gonna be coming off. We're gonna have to line everything as we pull stuff off. Everything that goes back has to get aligned. We got a pretty nice dent right here, so I'll probably be showing you guys how to work that dent. That's a nice spot there to work on. And like I said, we still have little rust spots here. We have a crack. There's a crack right there. So anytime you see a crack, tends to be something underneath. So I'm pretty sure there's some kind of Bondo under there that got rusted, just like here. So again, we got to really just grind that sucker down and see what's under there. All this here we're gonna clean up. We don't have to paint where this gasket is. We're pretty much from here out is what we're painting. The back bumper. So we got a, what the hell is it? I think that got burnt or something. I wonder what happened there. All these lights we're gonna be taking apart. We're gonna be doing all this in a flat black, in a semi-flat clear. So instead of doing a flat black and then fading out like this, we're gonna go over with a semi-flat clear. Pretty much the one that I did my four-wheeler on back here. So it's really nice. It's gonna be a flat clear, so it's gonna have protecting from sun, from certain things, washes, whatnot, compared to just like a single stage black or rattle can black, spray can, where it don't have UV protecting, it's gonna fade, all that jazz. Pull all these stickers off, pretty much pull everything off that we possibly can. And the same with these things here. This also has a dent here. I want to show you. Here, look up here. It has. All right, so these little bubbles here, those are all rust spots. And then let me see if I can show you. There's these little lines, like they're super hard to see, but there's these like little lines. I can't see it in the camera. There's like these little like little noodle lines underneath, and all those things are rust. So like all these little white spots here, it's all breaking out, and I believe it's due to rust.